Hello? Hey, man, what's going on? Oh, yeah. Oh, you got another plane? Oh, no, yeah. No, the call quality is great. Yeah, it's good to, yeah. New phone. Well, yeah, it's good to be, it's good to really be on a real phone call, you know, talking on the phone. I like to talk on the phone. This is a good, yeah, my channel? Oh, yeah. Oh, genius. That's flattering. No, you're right. I would say genius. But let's talk about the plane. So you have a plane? Okay. Where's it at? Kentucky. No, I haven't been to Kentucky. I've had the chicken. How much does he want for the plane? Okay. How many hours are on the engine? Any chance he'll knock some money off of the price? No. Any chance he'll knock some hours off of the engine? Because that would be a place I'd be willing to compromise. If he could just lower the engine hours, that would be, no? Okay. Hey guys, I'm Brian. Last time we met, I was just wrapping up my vacation in Albany. It's Albany. You guys in the comments let me know it was Albany. Nobody calls it Albany. Who says that? I don't. Anyway, I'd gone to Albany to look at an aircraft, and it turned out not to be the right plane for me. And sort of a rinse and repeat thing. I looked at a handful of other airplanes, I think 4 in total, and each, for various reasons, I decided probably wasn't the best fit for me. And so what tends to happen is I say, you know what, I'm going to take a break. And just like looking for a job, looking for a girlfriend or what have you, when you decide I'm taking a break, that's when it happens. I get a phone call from a gentleman at ALH Aircraft Sales. I'll put a link to the website in the description. And he said, I saw a post on Facebook from a gentleman who said, I'm thinking about selling my aircraft. And these guys at ALH Aircraft, they're tenacious. They are Johnny on the spot. In this market, you kind of need to be that way. And so it was like, go, go, go. This looks like a good one for you. And given my last experience, I decided I wanted to do a little bit of research, so I got on FlightAware and found out, unlike a handful of the other planes I've been looking at, this one's been flying like a lot, which is a really good sign for me. The current owner is flying 4 or 5 times a week in this aircraft, so that's a really good sign. So we talked briefly about some of the numbers that he was aware of. I was put in touch with the seller. I called the seller. Everything sounded really, really good, and so I decided, you know what? I'm going to fly out to Campbellsville, Kentucky, and go check out this aircraft. By the way, thank you again, Secret Santa, whoever is the mystery person is sending me these aviation shirts. I hope to learn your identity and buy you a cold beverage at some point or something. Very nice. It's Thursday, and so I talked to the owner. It looks really good. It looks like it's regularly flying, which is great. It looks like the nose and tail ADs have both been taken care of. It's got tow brakes, which I want, GPS, so it's ticking all the boxes, and it's actively being flown. Anyway, gonna hop into Cirrus, go to Kentucky. I've got a hotel, and in the morning, the owner who's selling the plane, he's trying to get some 50 hours of complex time. He said he's about 2 short. So first thing in the morning, we're gonna go get those 2 hours that he needs in the plane. And so far, this is the closest I've gotten to an airplane without any red flags. I'm feeling optimistic. And the price is that much more than I want to pay. But if it's the right plane, then we'll do that. Let's go. All right, so we just got up into Cirrus, just departed Denton Airport. And I'm going northeast as fast as I can go. Looks like about 181 knots over the ground. Kind of got to jump on this stuff quick. I feel like in this market, you know, the plane gets listed or whatever and it's gone. So I spoke to the owner this morning. We were trying to find a time when both of our schedules work, and we were looking at a week and a half out. He said, you know what, if you can get out here tonight, we can go flying in the morning. And I said, I'm gone. So we're doing it. All right, so I'm going to Kilo Alpha Alpha Sierra, which is, I think it's called like Taylor County Airport, and it's which I think is kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's fine. It's where all these planes are, in the middle of nowhere. So I'm going to the middle of nowhere as fast as I can get there. And right now, every single thing about this plane sounds really good. And I think it's beautiful. So I feel like, you know, one thing that's kind of important to me is I feel like the plane kind of needs to fit me. And from looking at the photos, I can see that being my plane. Also, it's blue and white. I like blue and white planes. All right, see you in Kentucky.
So towards the end of the flight, the sun had set, and so I opted to fly the RNAV approach into 2-3 at Taylor County. Me and the owner went and looked at the plane briefly, and I just didn't have that wow moment.
All right, I'm in another hotel again, and again, the second time in a row, I forgot to bring a brush. Somebody give me a brush. One of you guys has my address because I keep getting weird stuff in the mail. There we go. I got the pennies to help me out with this. So in Kentucky, no red flags yet on this plane. When I bought my Grumman, there was this moment where I saw it and I was like, well, this is my plane. Like that's it. That's my plane. And I'm not having that moment. I'm going to try to separate the desire to have some sort of emotional bond, love at first sight with a plane, versus just the logical, does this do what I needed to do? My problems, the reason I sold the Grumman was not because it was too beautiful. It was a beautiful plane. It quit ticking the boxes that it ticked when I bought it. And so if this plane ticks the boxes, if it looks like it's well cared for, if it looks like the engine's in good shape, then I should probably try to get it. So tomorrow I'm going to go out. We're going to fly it. We're going to put it through its paces. The owner is going to go to work, and he's going to leave me there with his mechanic and my cameras and my borescope and all my fun gadgets and lights, and I'm going to take every photo I think I need to take.
All right, I'm at the donut shop in Campbellsville, Kentucky, and the seller is on his way over here to pick me up, and we're going to go fly his Comanche for a couple of hours. I have a professional lighting guy who does that for me for dramatic effect. So when I finish my coffee, I'll go fly. After we landed, we swapped seats and I flew the plane around for an hour out of the left seat. The more I flew the plane, the more I realized this is really what I want. So I told the seller, don't sell the plane to anybody. I'm going to fly home and find a mechanic who's familiar with Comanches and have them do a pre-purchase inspection. And if everything goes well, I'll buy the aircraft. One cool thing that happened on the way home is this. What you're seeing here is almost exactly the spot where weather closed in on me last year and I had to put the plane down in commercial home. I was flying and the same sort of weather was coming up, and so this time I just got a pop-up clearance and filed and went home to my airport with no issues. It was great.
And again, I want to give a shout out to ALH Aircraft Sales for putting me in touch with this aircraft. If you're looking to sell a plane or buy a plane, this might be a good starting point. And specifically if you're looking for Comanches. If there's a Comanche for sale, they probably know about it even before it's listed on most of the sites. Most of the planes that they told me about hadn't even made it to the websites that we all search when we're looking at aircraft. So link in the description, go check out their sites. And if you're looking to buy an aircraft, this is a good place to start. Click this link to see the most recent video upload. Click this link to see a video that YouTube thinks you might like. Click this link to subscribe to my channel.